Mike Van and Melonin, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as Angmar for episode number 2 this week. Agandawa presses down onto Annúminas to relieve the beleaguered garrison from the Dwarven assault, Captain Loney there, and we've got a spy at Fornos showing us that the Brelanders are leaving it relatively undefended, but alas, the dwarves under an actual general are coming for Bar I Donionach, and they will likely take it if the Witch King cannot muster an army and head south sharpish. In other places in the world, Lord Hoonvorn the Chivalrous is moving in to enact vengeance on the Brelanders for their, admittedly our own fault, but their utter trouncing of our forces previously. So we should, by the end of this episode, have relieved the garrison at Annúminas. Ah, damn! Fate twists my words against me. Right, well, we've got to fight it because we can't let the garrison die in vain. We are outnumbered 3-1 by a great superior force. Oh dear.
Muster your courage, men!
I don't hold out much hope for our armies, but there is a 7, 8 or 9 ranked Guardians of Khan Dum unit in this city that we want to be outside of this city. And of course this is Annúminas, not Fornost. And here she stands in all her utter glory. The enemy must first break through the outer wall, the ruins of the outer wall, which can still be defended as you can see, but I don't think it will shoot any arrows. They then have to cross over the moat. There are 3 access points on the north, east and south sides. Once then, they continue pressing west through the centre of the city and then up the last bridge into the citadel area itself, where the square is, with great towers on either side. Very cool looking city. One thing we want to absolutely do is get our cavalry out of the city and start harassing them immediately. Your goal, Guardians, will be to run down any unit you can. Hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. We, of course, will not be defending the walls, but rather, if we've got archers, we've got a couple, we'll be defending this entranceway. This is one of the most checkpointy battle maps in the game now, and we're going to have to use that to our advantage. So we'll have plenty of time, so we'll move everyone down here for now. As you can see, there's an odd little bit of a pause, a lag between issuing the command and the unit actually completing the command. I'm not really sure what that is or why that's there, but there we are. Right, you go out there, and then let's pause the game. So, first units. Pikes, you're going to hold the bridge line, hopefully. Then we're going to put in... Oh, do we want to hold there? Or do we want to suck the enemy in and try and flatten... No. No, they'll come down piecemeal. They'll go different ways. It'll all just be an absolute... It won't go too well. Oh dear, I've sped it up. Right, I would like you all to be in defensive mode except for you. Go back to pause. You've now moved into that shield wall, so we'll get you to go in on the left there. 42 of you. Take the right-hand side. And then we've got 2 sets of Rudawa armor-piercing monsters. Huskarls and Savages. Which is very good. And then we've got some of our own archers to go. Oh, let's put those ones there because they've probably got shorter range. And you fellows, fire from behind. Rain upon our enemies. And then lastly, our general will bring up the rear. As we will head out. And, oh, probably pressed the wrong button there. And see what we can do about the enemy units here. Swordmen, pikemen at the end. Their militia, obviously there's their siege, 2 rams, they've got a tower. Militia and then there, and pikes again. Well, if they're going to send the ballista at us, we've got to shut that down. Oh, look, they've turned their backs on me. Just the right moment as well. Oh, marvellous. Right, pull away. Oh, we lost an awful lot of you. Is that to those damned... Yes, their crossbows at the back, which are shooting us. That's an insane range. We're going to die to arrow and crossbow fire long before we do anything in this battle, sadly. Yep, there are 8 left. We've got 1 charge in, Jesus. Oh dear, that's disappointing. That is heavily, heavily disappointing. I didn't really know what the alternative was there, to be honest. We had to use the cavalry somehow. I suppose I should have just pulled the cavalry to the side and waited, but they would have brought the units in range and shot us anyway. No, I should have gone for the ranged units as fast as possible. Oh, and for some reason the gate's open. That's... So we're just going to let them walk in after all of that anyway. Right, our units are in position. Our archers are ready. They're actually doing alright. 8 of them are making their way through the scouts.
Defeat seems almost certain.
They are armor-piercing after all, so they should do relatively well. I don't want to pull away because they'll just die. They will just die. This is it. They're going to have to kill as many as they can in melee. But they are getting assisted by the fact that the crossbowmen are shooting into the dwarves. Oh, hello.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Oh, they're dead. There they go. Right. Now it comes down to the slog through the centre. I should have pulled the cavalry round, waited for the enemy to walk forth, then hit them. But their scouts have now been halved in number, and I mean, I don't think we're going to win this whatever happens, if I'm honest, and it doesn't really matter the outcome. The army that's coming to reinforce and to fight back is more than is easily large enough to take this city back, so we are going to get shot though. That's the only thing I'm thinking.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Dwarves obviously are much better in a solid, confined space like this. Oh no, they're just ploughing through us. Of course they're ploughing through us because they want to get to the square. Of course. Should have left a unit in the square, that was folly. Oh well, that's the end of the Annúminas battle basically. It won't be long now until our entire army is defeated. We should probably have defended at the base of these stairs, and also possibly even kept the cavalry in Annúminas and then moved it over to assist and just constantly hit the back of the enemy and left someone, I don't know who, but someone in the town square.
We've lost half of our men.
But as I say, we will take Annúminas back almost within the turn. It's just a shame to lose whoever he is, because I'm sure he did well at some point. But alas, not today. Our generals will die and our people will mourn.
Our general lies slain upon the battle. We've been dealt a
There it
stinging
goes.
defeat.
How many did we kill? 445. So we almost took 1 for 1. The real loss, of course, is that highly ranked Guardian unit. That's disappointing. The dwarves will pay. I think we're kind of getting to a point. We're almost. I think the scales are tipping to a point where we soon shall be unbeatable, no matter what little victories these dwarves are able to pull from us. And obviously, when that happens, none of this will matter. But they are able to train so many units so quickly. But you will note their armies are also fairly trash. They're filled with a lot of low-tier units, just like our own armies. But it is quite irritating to have lost so many able-bodied men when our garrison, our reinforcing army, sorry, was only 1 turn away, which is of course why the dwarves attacked us. The AI actually using its fake brain to do something for once.
Orders.
Oh, what on earth has happened? An invasion has been called on Thranduil's halls.
Your will, my lord.
I'm going to go ahead and not join that, if that's all right, Sauron.
We can go no further today.
Algemund has died, but Shadoon has built a great hall, so swings and roundabouts.
By your command.
Army presses for 3. The dwarves don't really
I'll rip off your
have an
head
answer.
and
They've pulled the
spit
garrison
your
out of
head.
Goberdrine.
Yes, my lord.
What? That's
My lord.
moronic. It's,
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
right, you go and take
We
Goberdrine
shall
then.
engage. An order.
I tell you what, take those 2 units with you.
Order. By your
That should be more
command.
than enough.
Yes. My lord. Yes.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Try and assemble down on that unit there.
My lord.
The Witch King's army is not actually very big at all,
Your will, my lord. Yes.
which is a shame.
Finish them! Besiege
Oh, 10 turns. They've got it for 10. They'll definitely get reinforcements.
They're not going anywhere.
We need our Bree army, which is now far and away our best army, to swiftly mop up the Breeland Heartland, then break north, take Fornost, help us dissipate these dwarves, and then we've got a nice strong core from which to leap forth and rain death and destruction upon these foolish peoples. You're ready, you're ready, you're ready. Get you all to come back.
As you wish.
Angsul, can you throw anything more? No, you can't. And we're not making any money now anyway, so... that's about to be attacked, almost certainly.
Orders.
Again, don't get yourselves killed for no reason.
March to exhaustion.
Just leave the two that we're not bothered about. Oh, and our relations... The Dark Lord of Mordor likes us a little bit more. I wonder if his invasion will be successful. It may well be, but it won't have the aid of the forces of Angmar. The Witch King has just been sent north to assist us in this final destruction of the enemies of this land, and Sauron calls him back to the great forest of Mirkwood. Tactical, it is not. They're going for it. Sizable dwarven army. Oh no, he's making our job much easier. The actual army is moving into the path of the Witch King. That will help us greatly. Gobadrime will easily fall to the small army I've given it there. And then we've just got to kill Dralin. But the dwarves will again have then another unit to send. They'll have more generals that they're sending out towards us. Never ending. Dol Guldur, Moria and Gundabad have all joined the invasion. Condom finally has built an army barracks of which we can use nothing because we have no money. But we'll definitely be queuing some units up. Why can't we get Darkblade straight away? That's an oversight, definitely. Oh, and that just know you're just you're retraining. Retraining is never worth it. Your army is sizable and doing nothing, so let's move you out now. Oh, Morvatarth, you're still training troops. I didn't realise.
Your will, my lord.
177 of them, they can come too. This army is going for Ostsul.
Orders. Yes, your will, my lord. Joining forces, my lord, by your command.
Imlad just doesn't need a garrison. There we are, a small little raiding army, if you will. Hopefully it will do well. Oh, Moria and the Woodland Realm have now had to declare war in order to join the invasion.
As you wish. By your command.
Hello, Oswin. You stand in the path of the might of Angmar. Do you surrender? It'd be folly if you didn't. Oh, come off it, dwarves.
Off your head and my lord.
An order.
Threaten me all you like, you angry, stunted fool.
Yes.
Orders. As you.
An order.
The army is growing in size and strength, and with the Witch King at its head, you will all die here. I think what we do need to do, actually, is clear these and then take that one. And if we can take Fuerost, that will be the point the dwarves will break upon us. Fuerost and Annúminas. I can't imagine they'll come through the middle to Donionak if Fuerost is down, because that's considerably closer to their heartland. The border is there, whereas Bari Donionak's much further back. We have to hope, anyway. We have to hope. We should not trust a hope. It has forsaken these lands. You've got those to join you as well, but they're a turn away. You guys go on your own. Right, and Annúminas. No, siege it out. Wait for them to come to us.
I'm only here to fight the
How good is our army? Oh, no, yeah, that's a solid army. I'm not too concerned about what they've got then. I don't want to attack Annúminas, because we'll have to slog through the same streets that they slogged through. I am a little disappointed with my defense of Annúminas, though. I could definitely have done better, and it's a shame that we let it go so easily. For a song, you might say. Which is disappointing. But then I'm not. I often make bad decisions. What can I say? I'm afraid I don't really have any modding updates for you. Everything just plods along, the same as it did from the previous episode. So I haven't really got any updates in that regard. But here we go. The battle for Annúminas proper. With Overlord Agendown in control, Captain Daram brings Dwarven Catapult, Ballaster, Trash, and then entry level. Captain Frerin brings a slightly better army, but of course that's what's garrisoning the town at the moment. I think we've got this. Agendaur is a formidable general, and he improves any unit under his command. Same with the Witch King. A unit of Ruhrdaur Hillmen led by Agendaur or the Witch King are considerably better than a unit of Ruhrdaur Hillmen led by a normal general, and probably 3 times better than a Ruhrdaur Hillmen unit led by no one. Now, hang on. We are being attacked from our southern side, yes, but we were besieging the city down over there, so we want to pull back to this side, really. Now, they'll group up if we do that. Now, I'm not too concerned, to be honest, because they're going to come in from there, they're going to come over from there. We don't want to go there because the trees will defend them. I think this little area here is going to be our defensive location. We have a single unit of archers, dear dear. Oh no, we don't. What am I talking about? We've got 2. Alright, you guys go like that. Everyone else for the moment just stand in a line. We'll worry about where the enemy's coming from when the enemy comes. We do need their siege taken out though, so get the cavalry ready.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Yeah, no, but as expected. Alright. Now, Daram is the one who's attacking us, isn't he? Yes, he is. There he is. Cavalry, then. Run over there. You're going to go around. Oh, there's the ballista crew. Perfect. Oh, and we have taken a sort of hill. That's good. Although, if we're going to take down the ballista crews, I don't think they actually have any archers. You might as well pull forward a little. Claim that hill there. We're going to be moving in range of their siege, though. So the cavalry is going to have to get on it. They're already preparing to fire. Ah, but fortunately they're shooting the cavalry. Alright, that's the ballista crew taken out.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Shut it down. Thank you. Alright, so sadly we lost an absolute mountain of Ruhrdaur warriors, our axe throwing unit. Half the unit basically just fell to that ridiculous attack. Archers, don't fire, don't waste yourselves on these fools. This is a pathetic army that comes. You guys can fire though. Cavalry, no one's coming to support them, are they? No, they seem to be abandoning the catapult to its fate. So kindly finish those in the ballista crew off, which you'll easily do in melee. We won't need to bother moving you for the moment. Alright, the enemy comes here. Charge out and hit them. We'll flank with the others. Ah, the enemy's arrived. Right, pull out. Back into it. You fellows curl around. You're curling. You're curling. Curling, a very popular sport in Angmar, don't you know? All of the ice gives everyone a lot of chance to practice. Oh, those archers. Oh, yes, look, they've got Eredluin scouts. Oh, we've got a bone to pick with Eredluin scouts, have we not? Yes, we have. I shall see you destroyed. Wiped from the face of the earth. Utterly obliterated. Cavalry's giving them the slip. Curling around through the trees. There's some pikemen wandering around like they don't know which way is up.
The battle is very
We've surrounded the army that's hit us.
Victory will be
and our cavalry can turn now. Our generals are keeping them busy. Cavalry charge through the trees. Shaken. They're shaken.
Are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Their general is, or their captain, sorry, is the Eredluin militia unit. Of all things. What a waste. Ah, there we are. Numbers always decimate. Right, cavalry, you've done very well, but you're not needed in the front line anymore. Actually, I'm tempted to use the archers on the pikes, but then I think that would just be a waste. So instead what we shall do What's in there? 2 dwarven infantry that are shaken anyway. Just pull everyone back to there. Alright, you guys go in. No. You guys flank. Pull yourselves back. Conscripts will hit them. Angmar infantry, you go down and hit there. Prepare to flank yourselves. Cavalry can support that one. You're going down there. You're going down there. You're going down there. So the infantry will hit the line, and they will not do very well in the first instance.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Are you fighting something? No.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Ah, the enemy general flees like a coward.
Behold how our men have captured the enemy general.
Right, what's
Guard
coming
him well
first?
and make it so he can see us defeat
Something
the rest of his
leads the army. The marksman. We have a bone to pick with you too, friends. Come closer. Go on, cavalry. End them. There are 59 broad-beam marksmen standing as our 41 guardians of Khamdun bear down upon them and smash into their line. There are now 30.
If we continue like this, we will
20.
smash the enemy.
They were far ahead of their reinforcing forces, and they are broken. Alright. We've neutered the enemy before they've even arrived, which is brilliant. And we've got all of our archers to use. And so we'll pull them out. Right, units that are good on the defense. I'll take a general unit as well. You guys come and stand there like that. 2 generals. Move on to that side. Fellow flanking units, move on to that side. Cavalry, you're right in the thick of it. Come down here and get out of the way before they get you. Good. Now, where's their baluster crew? Because they had one as well, didn't they? Surely the slowest units. I'm not really sure where the baluster crew is. Oh, are you the baluster crew? Almost certainly. No, surely not. Have you actually got any baluster there? What? What is going on? Archers, you are free to fire at will. Longbeard phalanx, they're doing pikemen. Baluster, there we are. There's 57 of them. But where's the actual machines? Have they abandoned them to get to the front line quicker? Or are they moving to get up? Is the AI doing something I think that they're doing? Are they actually being clever? No, they don't appear to have brought any ballistae with them. And it looks as though maybe they're moving in to commandeer the ones that we killed from... They are! What? That's just bizarre.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Anyway, we don't need to trouble ourselves with why they're doing what they're doing. Dwarven labourers goes again. Idiots. Now we will destroy them. Oh, the general, the captain is coming for us. Again, it's Eredluin militia. Why does the captain always go to such a crappy unit? I don't get it. It just doesn't make any sense.
The battle is very much in our favour. Victory will be ours.
Longbeard swordman. Don't be on defensive mode. You're all hitting those. You guys can curl in there now. And you can hit those, which don't need any support, but anyway. Do we need their captain to die, really, actually? I should have stayed and fought him. What's that moving in over there? There he is. That Longbeard phalanx, that's what we need you to shoot. I don't want you to shoot until you can hit them. Dwarven labourers. Right, the path is clear for the militia. Charge the militia. Longbeard swordman there, one of the better units being taken down. I know you're tired, fellows. Oh, speaking of which. Nice. Oh, perfect charge again. The militia are slaughtered by that charge. Show 'em Hillman might. We blooming well will. Don't you worry about that. Right, the phalanx. We need to deal with the phalanx. Send a general to hit them. You guys go and finish off those militia. You guys hit those dwarven labourers. You're running through. You don't need to be in that mode anymore. Run up there. If I could get you guys to run. The archers are out of arrows. Cavalry getting behind. There we are. Surround them. Utterly surround them. Perfect. I don't know what's still standing, but that lot's running away. Capture as many as you can. Yes, yes. The more dwarven heads to collect, the more that shall be cleft from their shoulders. And the enemy general is in our hands. 303 brave soldiers of the North fell, killing thousands.
Remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
450 dwarves fell beneath the hooves of the Guardians of Kandom. Truly the Witch King's finest. The pillars upon which our expansion, our defense, the very essence of our nation is built. Guardians of Kandom. Every time we find ourselves in a bit of a bind, there they are, to clear the way. We exterminated everyone last time, didn't we? So let's just sack it this time.
These people now kneel before us, my lord.
Now, we don't really want Agendau to be trapped in Annúminas, and we do not want that unit of Guardians to fall the same way the last one did. So we might operate more of a roving defence. A roaming defence rather than keeping the army in Annúminas. We'll pop them on the bridge nearby. In the Enidwythe are taking a bit of a downward turn. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yes.
I like Enidwythe.
Nothing shall escape
Let's get
your
some
notice
sight range
in
up
these
here,
lands,
though.
my lord.
Right out into the
Nothing shall
heartlands
escape
of the
your
enemy.
notice in these lands, my lord. What?
It's not possible, my lord.
What? It's not possible, my lord.
I'm not telling you to do anything anymore. Quit your whining.
Orders. By your
That was
command.
a very long way around.
Raise our banners!
You only really need
Prepare to
rams. You only
assault
need
the
one
walls.
at that, to be
We lay
honest.
siege.
What stands before us?
Siege force
Pitiful
reporting,
garrison.
my lord. My lord.
Bree will fall, and we will be
An order.
Your will.
architects of that downfall.
Orders.
U-73, return to Angstul, where
As
you
you
can
wish.
garrison. Captain
I'll
Dwalin
rip off
is
your
giving me a
head
bit of
and
grief
spit
there,
on
though.
your neck. Yes.
I really am not
Your will
concerned with
orders.
what will take place in
An order.
Goberdrine.
Yes.
Why can't
As
you
you
build
command.
a watchtower?
Yes.
Why can't you build watchtowers?
Yes.
We own this land. Oh, no, we don't. It's Goberdrine, of
An
course.
order.
Idiot.
As you command, my lord.
Dwalin is actually an army we need to worry about. I don't know why I'm just gaily dancing off into the sunset. That's a problem force
I'm only here
that will
to
take
fight you,
Angsul,
you
given the size that it is sending.
Your will. As you wish. I'll rip off your
Our forces won't be able to get to Angsul in time. We'll have to kill Dralin, which is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we've got the Witch King. We'll kill Dralin, and then we'll have to head
An
back.
order. What? It's not possible, my
Oh,
lord.
stop it.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Bree will never suspect a sneak attack on their western border. Eastern border, sorry. We are only now a few turns away. Take another one with you. Imlaugus isn't going to abandon us anytime soon. We've held it for so long now. And we're still not making money, but we're doing a bit better than we were. And Annúminas kindly is providing us with some money now. Goberdrine will easily fall. It's only got 2 turns until it falls anyway. And then actually, if we keep Marwyn behind, if you guys can get up to there, keep Marwyn, join with Badwila, head north, they might be able to take Dwalin down, is the hope. But the Witch King should definitely be able to defeat Dralin. I'm saying definitely, almost certainly not. Trash, trash, trash. Oh, but then there isn't a conscript in sight, which is good. We've got 2 units of wargs, and Orc Hunters aren't... Orc Hunters are awful, but at least they throw javelins.
I look forward.
We've got some Gubilgathor Guard. We've got, obviously, the Tumunzahar Nobles, who are a very formidable unit. But anyway, all of that now is for the next episode. So until we speak again, dear friends, that's going to be all for now. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. And until that time in the distant future, Navar Naden Pedamad Melonin, and farewell.